2025, January the 1st. Resolution for the year and my promise to you. We can, of course, start this without keeping a focus, of course, on what's happening today in New Orleans in the United States of America. So to show support for the people of New Orleans, the studio, as you can see, is reflecting the colours of New Orleans today. So it is January the 1st. We were hoping to wake up this morning with scenes of fireworks and celebrations. That's normally what I wake up to on January the 1st. Look at the Tower of London in England, and I look at the fireworks over the London Eye. But this morning, that's all been overshadowed by what's going on in New Orleans. So, 2025. Let's focus on ourselves, take responsibility for ourselves, and this is my promise to you, and this is my resolution. I'm sharing this today so I can be accountable, so you can hold me accountable for my resolution and my promise to you. So let's start. January the 1st is an opportunity for individuals, families, businesses, all kinds of entities to use the first of the year as an excuse, if you like, as a reset to hold themselves accountable with new ideas and targets and goals for the upcoming year. This is a tradition that's gone on in the Western world for many generations, and it's another day, but however, it gives us the chance to reset and focus. And that's exactly what I'm trying to do right now. My main promise to you and my resolution for myself is to always, everything that I come into counter with, whether it's things, objects, places, people, is to always leave the things that I come in contact with better than they were before I arrived. Now, this can be people, objects, places, countries, whatever it might be. But when I exit the area or pass by the person, I leave them or the object or place in a better state than I found it. Now, sadly, last night, someone decided to not live by those principles, and their life and the lives they took were completely wasted. They served no purpose, didn't provide any value to the world. Nothing will change if they were trying to send a message other than evil and carnage was left behind. Didn't solve any problem, didn't achieve anything. Well, that's the very opposite of the way I live my life. And these things can be very simple. They don't have to be big things. They can be simple things. Every single time we achieve one of our goals, it will give us a positive spin on life. It'll make us feel energized. It'll put something positive into the world, and we will leave the world a better place just by simply passing through. So my promise to you is to be the best of myself in any way I can. Any way I can. Every detail of myself, I try to find perfection in everything I do to provide the best of myself to you. That's my promise to you, to deliver the best of myself, to provide you the best service of entertainment, education, support, information. That's what this show is after all. But myself, I always want to leave the world and everybody in it better than it was, or at least try to before I was there. Now, this can be something very simple. This morning, I started, as I do every day, knowing that I'm a human being, I make mistakes, and things won't always go to plan, and it's okay to fail, it's okay to get it wrong, and tomorrow we start again. So if we find ourselves on day 3, 4, 5 of the new year, and we've already fallen off our resolutions, it's okay. Just start again. As long as you're constantly resetting and constantly trying to move forward, then you will do well. Just know that it's okay to fail. It's okay to fail in anything we do. We're just human beings. As long as we keep trying to improve for the next time, get up and try again. Remember, it's not how hard you can punch. It's how many punches you can take. Keep coming back. Keep trying again. So here's a few examples of those things that I'm going to do and you might find useful too. When I got up this morning, I always start by making the bed. So that way, when I walk away from the bed, it's in a better state than it was when I was in it. It's all now tidy and nice. Of course, I can't always do that. If Leah still remains in bed after I've got up, I can't do that. So that's okay. Walk away from that. You can't do anything about that. But then as I enter my next zone, for me, it would be the bathroom. I start by shaving and showering and cleaning my teeth. I leave the bathroom in a better state than I found it. So I wipe down the surfaces. I polish off my toilet, not my toilet, I apologize. I polish off my toothbrush. I've got an electric toothbrush. I polish it off so it's left in a perfect state. I wipe down the shower door so it's all polished and clean and nice. That way, I walk away from that moment with it being better than it was. Well, if I did my job right the last time, I should have found it that way, but now it'll be even cleaner because I've wiped it again. It just gets that little bit better, right? So I will always try to leave everything I find it in a better state. Now you might say, what if you're busy and you're rushing through life and you can't do those things? Well, then do less things, but do them better. Aim for perfection. I try to follow the wisdom and teachings of the samurai, great Japanese traditions where they always aim for perfection. Do less things well than everything okay. So I start by doing that. Now, once I've exited the bathroom and the bathroom is all polished and clean and the shower's left perfect, it sets me up for the day. It makes me feel good. Everything is good. I put something positive in the world. If I cease to exist tomorrow, I left my last space in a better way. Now, that doesn't mean to say we're always going to be able to leave positivity wherever we go, and it's all about just being nice. Because as we do positive things and we grow and we achieve things, we attract bad energy, which is exactly what happened last night in New Orleans, of course. People were out celebrating, and of course, that was an invitation to those who wish to spread evil and create havoc and pain and disruption. They were attracted to that area. It looks like now the person last night was flying an ISIS flag. I doubt very much if they wanted to go and disrupt an empty field in the middle of nowhere. They went where there was energy, there was things going on that was positive. So again, if you do things positive, if you always try to put something good out in the world, people are going to be drawn to that. Good and bad. That's just the way it is. I never used to receive lots of negative comments. Now I have a YouTube channel. I get loads. As long as it's only 1%, I know I'm doing a good job. 99% of people are good and they like it. So if you do positive things and you try your best, it will always attract someone telling you you're doing it wrong, telling you what you do isn't good enough. That's okay. That's what people do when you are succeeding. Allow that to happen and allow yourself to make mistakes and allow yourself to fail as long as you pick it up and try again tomorrow. So whatever it might be, any simple thing, just try and make everything a little bit better than it was before you arrived. Today I've been doing it all over the house. When I got out of my chair after I'd had my breakfast, I plumped up the cushions, left the sofa nicer and fresher than it was before I arrived. I walked into the studio today and I made it better. I decided to go online and give you my promise of trying to serve you in the best way possible this year and make it publicly known that I'm going to do my best and try to put something positive out in the world. This video wasn't titled drama or nonsense or ISIS or New Orleans to try to gain some extra views and extra subscribers and a little bit of more ad revenue, like some people are doing today on TikTok, taking pictures of bodies lying on the road. There's nothing positive there. There's nothing you're helping anyone there. You're just trying to grow your perverted social media, so perhaps you might earn some followers. There's nothing positive in that at all. This video was simply titled My Promise and My Resolution for 2025. I've simply shown the colours of New Orleans to show support and reflection on that. So my New Year's resolution is to be the best of myself, try to always leave the world or everybody in it or every object that I come into contact with better than it was before I was there. One day I won't be here anymore and people will forget me in 5 minutes. That's just a sad fact. That's the way the world is. But the things that I do now is like a ripple on a pond. Everybody creates a ripple on a pond. And when you do something, it goes out from the center where you stand and it affects other people. And if you can always affect people in a positive light, then your life was useful. You served a purpose. The person last night who decided to go into New Orleans and create havoc served no purpose. Remember, he was a son of someone. He was a brother to someone. He may have had a wife or a partner. Who knows? But his life served no purpose. It was completely wasted. And all the people who he affected last night, their lives have been tragically cut short and wasted. We want to go through life doing the right thing and trying to bring positivity to everything we do. However, we have to lead with strength. That doesn't mean shirk responsibilities. I feel that this is a responsibility I put on myself. I didn't ask you to watch today. I didn't invite you to watch today. I shared my content on my social platforms. You chose to watch today. So I'm not responsible for your actions. However, I take on the self-responsibility of myself, knowing that my comments and actions may affect you. I just hope it's positive. But along that journey does mean I will get people come in in the chat who will comment, who will say all kinds of things towards me. And I don't shirk away from that. I don't invite it. I don't look for violence or aggression or negativity or trolls. But if it does come into my world, I will face it head on and deal with it. Every single person, good, bad, or indifferent, will get a response from me in the chat, not in this particular chat because I'm just recording this live as a video, so I'm not responding to the comments. I can see them and I will respond later. But when people come into my regular shows and they comment and they say things and it's negative, I will address it because that's just part of being successful. People want to come in and knock you down. That's perfectly okay. Not everybody is bad or evil because of those things. They might just be ill-informed or just things aren't going well for them, so it makes them feel they need to attack you. That's perfectly normal. That's the way the world is. Not everything is great all the time. So I won't shirk away from those responsibilities or hide from them. I will take them on. My job, and it is my job, is every day to talk to the world and educate, support, provide a network, a family, have fun, and share my ideas. And you choose to watch or not. It's not sensationalism. It's not drama. It's not done to get your views. It's not done to get you to subscribe, even though I do hope you do. It's not done for that. It's done so I can once again, demonstrate and for myself, really, to do what I think is best and right, so I leave a positive energy in the world. So my New Year's message today and my promise to you is to always be the best of myself. I hope that rubs off on just one person, makes them feel that they want to be the best of themselves. Spread love, spread positivity, laugh, joke, support, listen. Understand that everyone comes from different walks of life, has different ideas than you, and that's okay. Allow yourself to fail, but get up again and try again tomorrow. But ultimately, my resolution for 2025 is to leave everything or everyone or every object or every place that I come into contact with better than it was when I first arrived. That's my resolution. That's my promise to you. I hope this was a good message to you today and you got something out of this. I am going to end my broadcast now and leave you with an automatic link which will take you through to tomorrow morning's opening bell show at 7:30. I'm going to be live on the show. As I said to you, I made the promise of what I was going to do and I posted it on my social media as I promised I would do so. I said to you that midnight last night, Eastern time as it turned out, I would transfer $8,000 to my Roth IRA. There it is. You can see my balance has gone down by $8,000. It's gone into my Roth IRA. There it is. There's the match, the $8,000 plus the $240. You can see how it's spiked up. There is the profit because it's spiked up. And first thing at 7 p.m. tonight, I shall be buying 4 shares of the S&P to keep me on the right path on my margin to maintain the lowest level of the interest rate. I shall be buying 4 shares of the S&P on my main account. I shall be spending the $8,240 to buy Coca-Cola. And I will be holding those positions all the way through until March, just after I get the dividends. Then I'll be selling all of it, if it's profitable to do so, to buy back the S&P just in time to get the dividends for the S&P 500. This is my way of being positive. I'm always investing, saving for a future to be able to provide Leah with a wonderful retirement when I ever decide to turn off the camera for the last time. But I doubt that'll ever happen, but you might need some money in the future. So that's how I'm going to invest, and that's all the things I promised I would do. So thank you very much for tuning in. I will now leave you. This will automatically go to the opening bell in the morning. Thank you very much. I wish everybody a very, very happy new year, a prosperous new year, and I hope that even though we've been surrounded this morning by pain and sorrow and evilness and negativity, it doesn't touch the sides. We will always march on. We will always do the right thing. We will always be respectful, love others. This has nothing to do with any kind of spiritual thoughts or religion or anything whatsoever. It's good old-fashioned principles of doing the right thing, being responsible for ourselves, and then putting that out in the world. Thank you very much indeed. Later on, this will turn into its own video. So later on, there will be a link here and a link here, and this will take you to the show in the morning, and this will take you to something else that is probably best for you to watch next. Thank you very much. I wish you all the best. Take care of yourselves. Happy New Year. See you in the morning. And as always, take care of yourselves and each other. Bye-bye for now.